Good afternoon, everyone. You're joining me on a full detail for a good friend of the hotel that I've been bothering for a while, telling him I'll get him hooked up. Just trying to make sure we've got a decent angle. He won't be able to see everything I'm doing, but right now we're just setting up and getting prepped. I'm waiting for people to come in. I'm going to be looking for more new subscribers and an audience to kind of cater what I'm doing to cars. If there's something that you'd like to see, if you have any questions about your own car or something that you may be interested in, whether it's just an interior detail, I'll show you the inside of this 2012 Jeep, which you can tell is a beautiful Shasta orange. If everybody remembers their good old Shasta soda, well, here's one of the flavors I like to call it. It's kind of like an orange, I like to say, but it's more of a yellow, apricot-y. You know, you see greens in it. You see every color in the rainbow except for obviously black. But you'll see these plastics come back. You know, they'll pull you out of the rack for a second. I know it sucks and it gets bouncy, but it's the only way to show you things sometimes. So what I'll do is bring you in here. This is all going to be beforehand shots. I'll probably pause the video so I don't bore the hell out of everybody. Sorry about the noise in the background. It's the intake air system for the area I'm working in. So what we're going to see here is I'm going to bring all the oils back in these plastics here. I'm going to correct this paint here. There's a lot of swirl marks from previous washes or detailer slash washers. On a Jeep like this, you got to be real careful with this clear coat because it's a bit soft. We've got a little ding mark here. I want to go ahead and note on my paperwork. It looks like a tree possibly took off the side a little bit. That's about the only damage on the whole thing. We've got some watermark damage here where water's just riding wherever he parks all the time. So as you can see, it's beautiful already. We're just going to make it pop. So I just wanted you to see the difference before we got started here. We'll do everything including the top. Bring all that plastic back on the top. We'll make it look brand new, better than when it came off the showroom floor. I can 99.9 guarantee you that I can make this car look better than when it came off the showroom floor. That is my policy. If you don't say that to me at the end of the detail run on your car, then we've wasted your time, my time, and your money. So what we're looking for is to find out exactly what you want done to your car, how you want it done, what's your preference, and then I'm going to meet and beat your expectations on everything that you can imagine on your vehicle. If you're ready to resell, if you're ready to trade in, if you just want to look great for the summer, we are the company you need to call. 714-499-2765. It is Surf City Auto Detailing. We are a mobile service providing absolutely any service you can imagine, from paint correction to just a simple wash and a wax on your vehicle. I'm available on all of the sites. We're working on a website right now in a rebuild position, so I don't really have a website to shoot you to yet, but you will see it pop up on my Facebook page within the next 2 weeks. 50% right now, probably live on the video. Thank you guys for watching. Anyone that's tuned in today or is rewatching this video in the future, I hope you enjoy the things I'm about to show you, like I've shown you on the Tesla and a couple other things. Just maybe seeing the inside of a car that you maybe wondered what it looked like if you'd never been to a lot to check out the latest edition models or whatever it may be. I can walk you around any lot that I'm at anytime. If you request live on the air that you'd like to see the interior of a certain car that maybe you even just see behind me, I'll walk right over to it and show it to you. Anyway, my first name is Seth. My last name is Leonard. The company that I own is Surf City Auto Detailing out of Huntington Beach, California. I'm more than happy to help you with anything that I can. Please text with any questions. If you'd like to request an appointment time or a day, just let me know what type of vehicle you're looking at, how long it's been since you detailed it, if it's black or not, because black takes longer to be very careful with the clear coat on a black car. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. There may be a couple sections where I and we'll go from there. We're about 420 minutes in, and I'll speak at you in just a moment here. I'm going to go ahead and get set up, get the equipment ready, break it down. I'm going to check this message while I'm live. Why not? It's volleyball group. Everybody's meeting up for a little V-ball tomorrow. I'll be there, fellas. If any of you is watching this today, I'll be there tomorrow morning. So first thing we do is start hauling out equipment. we're going to set up to get something done here. We've got to pull the equipment out and put it next to the car, right? Just like if you were at home. You got to pull the vacuum out of the house or the garage or wherever you're at, wherever you're working, and get it as close to the vehicle as possible. Now, the only things that don't come out will be the water blaster, which is known as a pump. A lot of detailers use it at high speed, high pressure. It offers 3,000 psi to blow out water and air mixture onto your car and helps lift some things off your car, but a lot of these guys don't realize the power they have in their hands can also blow the paint off the car. So we tone down the pump to just spray water, not push water, not throw extra pressure. We don't shoot for the 3,000 psi. What we're shooting for is a low pressure. We actually want to drop, what I have here is 60, 80 gallons of water at any time could be sitting in this tank. I'll move my nice clean shoes out of the way so you can see what I'm talking about. So we pull up to a water station for detailers. They have for us a non-mineral clean water, which you're usually seeing at a spray down car wash when it says soft water and it sprays out really slow. That's what this is full of right here, a whole tank full. So there's no water spotting on your vehicle. I can even rub some on the screen right here and you can watch it disappear because there's no minerals in it. So that's going up against your car, and there's no fight to beat the sun because water spotting will have nowhere to land because there's no minerals inside that water. You'll hear the terminology DI, deionized water. They're taking the ionization out of the water, which could be anything from an electric charge to simply just having cleaner water. So more like drinking water. Drinking water is like I learned from my cousin Garrett up in Oregon, who is working at the brewery out there, which I won't name at this moment because I don't know if it's cool. He's a tech there, and he taught me when he was working for Care Ambulance here in Anaheim, California, that if you test waters, we've got Aquafina, which is Coke water. It's the same water that they would use in your Coke mixture when you're drinking your Coke. So everybody prefers that kind of taste. Well, what they're doing is they're adding minerals back into that water so you can taste the minerals. What we're doing is making sure there's no minerals in the water whatsoever, because mineral deposit is what you see, that hard water stain that you'll see on windows sometimes in the corners, or light spotting in areas. So what it's doing is it dries your plastics out like your skin. So what we're doing is with your plastics, we're going to bring them back to life. We can heat them up and bring the oils up out of them professionally, and then we can seal it so it lasts like a brand new car, or we can just dress it, which is what a lot of detailers do. They throw some cheap silicone formed product on there and make it shine, and then they walk away. That's the speedy way to do it, to run in and run out. So the importance of technique, following procedure, and not being afraid to try new things or sticking to the basics of what works altogether. Then you can have a successful run at your day. So I'm not sure what everybody has planned for the weekend. I'll be working for my second and or third job. Achilles Racing has picked me up and began using me on the weekends because we're prepping for the race season. If you want to look up the racing page, I will post that in the comments so you can look up the company that I'm working for, and you'll be watching me travel across the United States, keeping everything tightened up as they move along from course to course. I'm the lucky guy that gets to stand out there in these fancy shirts like this that they give me. Total Tire, it's a French company that sponsors our race company, and we deal with a lot of amazing products and amazing people, and I'm learning so much in this industry that I was lucky enough to have a father in my life that was a mechanic that originally worked for Guarantee Chevrolet in Santa Ana and then graduated to Datsun Nissan when Datsun had just come out and come to America. He was one of the first techs to get into school and get his butt down there. He originally worked at a Chevron station, and everyone in the Garden Grove, Anaheim area is very familiar with the corner of Chapman and Berkhurst. My father used to work in that garage with my uncle, where there is now still a Chevron but no garage, next to Wendy's and next to the jewelry store. If you're very familiar with your hometown, you know exactly where I'm talking about. It's catty corner from the plaza, or Shoe City across the street from Mobile, however you want to look at it. Anyway, as you can see, the shots are kicking in. I got to get some water and some electricity moving and get this vehicle started. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions today, please post them in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can tonight and respond to you. I'm sorry I can't respond live. I haven't figured out that mess of running around in circles trying to make sure that I get the work done and side things like the air turning on behind me. So anyway, let's get busy.